makakausap po natin ngayon, Makati City Legal Officer Eva Ramel. Attorney Ramel, magandang gabi po sa inyo.
Magandang gabi po, Ms. Pinky Webb.
Opo, totoo ho bang merong 243 billion pesos in assets, 30 billion pesos in cash at halos 8 billion in savings ang Makati?
Um, what we want to focus po at the moment kasi is the settlement agreement, and na kasaad po sa settlement agreement that the Makati City Government warranted that budgetary allocations have been made. And when we check po the budget of the Makati City Government, a certification was issued to the effect that there is no existing appropriation. So, hindi po consistent with what was stated in the settlement agreement, yung kung ano po yung current status ng funds ng Makati City Government.
Ano ho ibig sabihin nun, attorney, para po mas maintindihan namin? Totoo ho ba o hindi totoo yung numerong binanggit ko po sa inyo kanina, yung sinasabing 243 billion pesos in assets, 30 billion pesos in cash, and 8 billion in savings ang Makati? Is that
Opo.
accurate po?
Well, these numbers kasi don't address the issues we have at hand. So, kami po sa Law Department ng Makati City Government is we're trying to address this settlement agreement and studying kung it was entered into properly and legally. So, doon po kami nakafocus and kung ano yung nakasaad sa settlement agreement, kung ano yung pinasok po ng previous administration. That's what we're trying to focus on.
Opo. Itinatanggi ng kampo kasi ni former Mayor Abby na merong ang midnight deal na nangyari at ito daw po ay win. Ito pong settlement para sa Makati. Ano po ang masasabi niyo hinggil dito?
Well, kung titingnan po kasi natin yung timing, kung kailan pinasok itong settlement agreement, makita po natin na June 20, ipinasa ng City Council ang resolution approving the terms and conditions of the settlement agreement. And then June 23 naman po napirmahan itong settlement agreement. So yung timing po makita natin 7 days na lang po yung natitira, papasok na po ang bagong administrasyon. No? So si Mayor Nancy, pagpasok po, nagulat po na merong ganitong klaseng kontrata
Opo.
na nag-oobliga sa Makati City Government na magbayad ng 8.9 billion pesos. So, malaking amount po ito na sana po pinaalam ng previous administration. So yung timing po is highly suspicious.
At bakit po, yun po yung sinasabi niyo, highly suspicious? Over and above that, alarming ho ba para sa inyo itong settlement deal? At idadagdag ko na rin po, wala ho bang paraan para mahanap ang perang kinakailangan para pumabayaran ito?
Alarming po in the sense that we have not been, they were not forthright. There was no transparency when the transition was conducted. This is such a big amount that they could have informed the new administration during the transition that when we enter into the administration, we will address or we will enter into or implement a settlement agreement before the arbitral tribunal.
So ano ho ang plano ninyo from here on?
Well, from here on po, right now, the arbitral proceedings is ongoing. Humihingi po kami ng time sa tribunal para mapag-aralan yung mga dokumento kasi sa totoo lang po, kulang pa po yung documents na na-turn over sa amin. Yung settlement agreement, nung June 30 lang po namin nakuha. So, we are trying to explain to the tribunal that we need time
Opo.
to study this and that We hope to be able to make a definitive position on the settlement agreement within the week, hopefully.
Does it seem, attorney, na malabo pong matuloy itong settlement agreement? Is it more likely that this will be contested?
Well, right now, we are saying that the settlement agreement is legally flawed because there are no appropriations backing this up, and that it is grossly disadvantageous to the city government of Makati. So we are just finalizing the position addressing this matter, and then we will file this before the
Okay.
tribunal.
So siguro maganda ding makausap namin muli kayo o kaya si Mayor po hinggil dito once there's more study regarding this. Madagdag ko na rin po before you go, attorney, meron ho ba kayong iba pang sinisilip na kasunduan noong nakaraang LGU that you might have to dig deeper and look into?
There has been an instruction, though there's no order yet received by the law department. So there has been instruction to create a fact-finding committee to investigate on all other projects, PBB projects entered into by the prior administration, because we want to ensure that the rights of the city protected and that all contracts entered into are entered into legally and above board.
Maraming salamat po sa inyong oras, Makati City Legal Counsel or Officer, Ava Ramel.